Next tonight, many of us know the joys of welcoming a four-legged friend to the family, but it also can come with some challenging decisions.
Yeah, like who takes care of man's best friend if he is no longer able to? And that's what a group of neighbors in Buffalo are navigating right now. They are hoping that you can help. We spotted this flyer at LaSalle Dog Park this week, and it says Nick Bonifacio, who was a former Buffalo Common Council member, passed away, leaving behind 2 dogs. And before he died, he mentioned to friends that people he'd gotten to know at the dog park would take care of his dogs if something ever happened.
Now those friends are hoping to track down these good neighbors and fulfill Nick's final wish. 7 News reporter Michael Schwartz giving a voice to their efforts tonight.
He would do everything and anything to help any of his kids.
I've known Nick since I was a little kid.
Richard and Chris both looked up to Nick Bonifacio.
Everyone compares him to the modern day Father Baker. He's helped a lot of people in this community, not only the youth when he was a director of the Butler Mitchell Boys Club, but also as a councilman of the Niagara District.
Bonifacio was director at the Butler Mitchell Boys Club for more than 20 years and a Buffalo Common Council member in the early 2000s.
Very well-known community leader.
On August 2nd, Bonifacio died from complications after surgery.
It's very hard to the whole community.
In his 76 years, Bonifacio dedicated his life to service and later to his 2 dogs, Gus and Shadow.
His dogs was his family. He didn't have kids, he had dogs. And he treated them just like a person. I remember going to pick up 40 pounds of chicken breast for him, because that's what he fed the dogs.
Every day he would take them to the dog park 2 or 3 times a day.
But now Nick's face is on these flyers here at this dog park on 4th Street. I noticed them when I brought my dog here last night. The flyers say that before Nick went into the hospital, he told his friends that if anything were to happen to him, he wants his 2 dogs to go to 2 women who he met at the LaSalle Dog Park.
Unfortunately, he didn't leave us any names or phone numbers. And the LaSalle Park is closed down now, and not a lot of the people from LaSalle are coming over here to the 4th Street dog park, and we put signs up to hopefully find these people.
Gus and Shadow are still living in Nick's house, being cared for by a neighbor. We're hoping this story can help Nick's final wish come true.
That would mean the world to Nick.
I think that would make him rest in heaven once he knew his dogs were taken care of, because he loved his dogs.
We put the contact information on WKBW.com, hoping to do a follow-up very soon. Michael Schwartz, 7 News Buffalo.
And we know Michael will stay on top of it. So if you have any information on, or if you happen to be one of the individuals that was going to take one of those dogs, please let us know.